Yo, what's up everyone? It is currently about 3 in the morning on January 1st, 2022. I am just getting back from work. I absolutely reek like alcohol, but sunrise is at about 7:45 in the morning, so I only have about 4 hours of sleep ahead of me. Yeah, I'm just going to change and get straight to bed. I'll update you guys in the morning. Morning everyone. It is currently just after 7. I'm just waking up for the day. I'm hoping that you can see, but it is still dark outside. This is gonna suck, isn't it? Yes, it is. Now, I'm guessing most of you are wondering why I'm doing this to myself. Well, I did it because of this quote right here. No one who can rise before dawn 360 days a year will fail to make his family rich. That quote is from this book right here, Outliers, by Malcolm Gladwell. The quote itself is apparently an old saying from Chinese farmers. In the book, it's meant to illustrate the hardworking nature of the Asian culture in general and show us why Asians tend to perform better on stuff like schooling and professional life. It's because it's instilled in their culture with quotes like this to get up early, stay late, and work hard. Now, as you can see, I'm quite obviously not Asian, but I still really like the quote and I wanted to give it a try. I suppose now is a good time to let you guys know exactly what I'm doing and give you guys the rules of this challenge. The rules for this challenge are relatively simple. Rule 1 is self-explanatory. I need to wake up before dawn at least 360 days this year. If I want to do all 365, I can, but I need to do at least 360 days. Rule 2 just builds on that. I need to actually get out of bed before dawn. I can't just wake up and lay in bed all day. I actually need to get up and do something. Rule 3 is my mercy rule. On days where I have something that is really late in the day, I'm allowed to take a nap after noon. So on evenings where I have to work at the bar from say 11 to 3, I'm allowed to take a nap sometime around 3 in the afternoon. I don't expect myself to get up at 6 in the morning and then work until 3 in the morning. I just wouldn't be able to function. Rule number 4, my last rule, have fun with the challenge. This is going to be easier said than done because as you'll see, even though I'm already 2 weeks in, there have been some days that are better than others. Now, before we get any further into the video, I wanted to remind you guys to like and subscribe. It really does help the channel out a lot, and it provides me some incentive to keep making videos like this and giving you guys content that you want to watch. Also, leave a comment down below about what you thought of the video and any ideas for future videos that you'd like to see me make. Also, feel free to let me know if you want to see an update to this video in the future beyond just this first 2 weeks. Now let's get back into it. 7 o'clock, day 4. Still dark outside. Wide awake. I'm surprised this is actually going this well. Why did you go and say something? Day 11. I'm exhausted. It's 7 o'clock as per usual. I've been up for about 10 minutes. I had to get up, take out my retainer and everything, but I'm just dead tired. I'm not gonna lie, I really felt like going back to sleep, but then the thought of what I would say if I had to record kicked in, and I kind of force myself to keep going. So yeah, even though there's like next to nobody watching, you guys are helping push me to keep going. So yeah. Alright, well, may as well show you this. Still dark outside like usual, even though you can't really see. And pitch black. At least on camera. There's a little bit of light from like nautical dawn seeping through, but alright. Well, now that I'm up, I gotta stay up. May as well work out. I'll see you guys later. Now, I suppose it's time for me to talk about how this challenge is making me feel. I'm proud to say that I've gotten up before dawn every single day this year, so far. I know that we're only about 2 weeks into the year, and that dawn is still relatively late at 7:12 in the morning, but that means a lot to me. I'm currently on break from school, and I have no reason to be getting up this early, besides this challenge. Typically, I'd be sleeping in bed until 11 or 12 after staying up all night watching Netflix or something. So getting up this early means a lot to me, particularly because I'm being so productive with the time. When I first started this challenge, I worried that I'd get up just for the sake of getting up, and that I'd spend the first 2 or 3 hours of my day sitting on the couch just watching YouTube. But I'm happy that I've been forcing myself to actually use this time. I start my day by either working out or hopping right in the shower, and that forces me to start my day and use this time. I know it's one of those cliches that those motivational speakers use all over YouTube and everything, but there's something that feels good about doing work while other people are still asleep in bed. And I know that there are plenty of people who are awake while I'm doing this stuff. Like I said, I'm still only waking up at like 7 o'clock in the morning. There are plenty of people who have done what I'm doing on accident. And there are still plenty of people who are waking up even before I am, and destroying me when it comes to stuff like this. But I'm proud of what I've been doing, particularly because I've done a lot more than I thought I would. I didn't think I'd have 3 videos coming up on this channel already. I didn't think that I'd be able to read so much of an 800-page book within the first 2 weeks of a year. Stuff that I set out as longer term goals, I'm getting done way faster than I thought I would, just because I'm actually using time productively. I don't feel like my days are really that wasted anymore. And I'm happy that I'm taking on this challenge. There are some days where I still wake up and I hate myself for doing this, but once I get into that first activity, that kind of fades away. I start to wake up, actually. There are also days where I wake up and I'm just ready to go, but those are a bit more rare. I'm happy that I'm doing this challenge. I know that right now is the easy part, and it'll get harder as the year goes on and dawn gets earlier and earlier and earlier, particularly in the summer when it's at like 5:30 in the morning. But for now, I'm going to enjoy the honeymoon period and just keep grinding away at it. When it comes to mood and energy levels throughout the day, as you guys have seen, some days I wake up and I'm ready to go. Some days I wake up and I'm ready to die. But like I said, those both tend to even out after I get into and finish up my first activity, whatever that activity may be. And after that, it feels like a normal day and normal activity levels. Like I feel like myself from before, except instead of feeling my normal activity levels that I had from say noon to 6, now I feel that from like 7:30 until almost 5 p.m. I hadn't my day. It's weird, but my normal activity, like my normal energy level, lasts longer throughout the day. After that, I tend to crash off a little bit. I found myself like almost dozing on the couch at 6 or 7 on some days, and I have to force myself like back awake. And that's typically when I don't get enough sleep the night before, because my body's still getting used to like going to sleep super early. But now that I'm getting more into it, I'm starting to get exhausted by 9-10 p.m. and wanting to go to bed right away, instead of still not being fully tired until 3 in the morning. So I feel like my normal self throughout most of the day. It just lasts longer, which I know it's weird, but that's just the way that it is. By and large, I'm happy that I'm doing this. I'm going to stick with it, and we'll just see where it goes from here. Thank you all for watching. Quick reminder, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. It really does help the channel grow, and it means a lot to me personally. Also, leave a comment down below telling me what you thought specifically of the video. And let me know if you want to see more of this challenge and series in particular. I have plenty more footage than what I showed in the video, and I'm planning to do some updates on this in the future. Also, let me know if there are any other challenges or series that you want to see me make videos on in the future. I'm more than willing to experiment with videos when it comes to this channel. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you next time.